Hello viewers, and welcome to a bit more action here on Horizon Chase Turbo. It's a game we've not played for some time. Actually, it came out in 2017, did it at the time, and a few streams and everything. A fun mobile arcade style action game which was ported to consoles with some success. Well, now we see a surprise out of the blue, the Senna Forever pack, which has been added today to the game here, and you can see you've got the behind car and in-car views as well, and the in-car view fills you with that retro heritage vibe, you know, that feeling of Super Monaco Grand Prix, the feeling of Ayrton Senna's Monaco Grand Prix 2, which we'll look at in just a moment as well. But I want to show you a little bit of Monaco in the rain here as Senna proceeds through his life, and that's what, as you work your way through his different cars, his different challenges, and the different races he felt. Of course, a quick look at Super Monaco Grand Prix here as well, because there's no doubt it is part of the inspiration, a time of classic gaming. I covered this a while back. Click on the card that will probably pop up on the screen if you'd like to see more in this video as well. Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco Grand Prix was good fun at the time. There was also a Nigel Mansell game on the SNES as well. Both had that sort of varying cockpit sort of style to it. But Senna Forever, here we are. Big surprise then adding this, and it's a fun, simple racing game. There's no depth here. It's just jump in, go fast, pick stuff up and enjoy yourself. There's a bit about Senna here, a bit of information on him, as well as going into the Senna, the career mode, the championship mode, and of course we'll look at the various option screens in just a moment. And then there's also the Ayrton Senna Institute, which of course the profits from this will go towards the Ayrton Senna charity, which is great as well. So there we have it. We have the championship mode and we have the career mode. I've gone into the career mode, and again you have these three different styles for the car, and that depends on downforce, cornering speed, fuel, boosts, and you choose the one that works for you. So inevitably I've gone in there with the sort of expert car from the off, and you do get an extra nitro, but it's very easy to crash off on the corners because you don't have the downforce basically, so you're lifting a little bit of half throttle. I ended up going back to the middle car, which I found was great for me in pretty much all conditions, but you do have one that's sort of specialist more for rain, and I haven't tried them all yet. It might help when you're completing the different activities in the races as well. So on board, obviously I've gone for cockpit cam because, you know, simulation, making it real. Not really. It's just a nice little addition that gives you that Super Monaco Grand Prix vibe. But you work your way through the career, and you have the new models of racetracks that are around at that time that are subtly there, again in a similar way to how a racetrack would have been made on Super Monaco Grand Prix. You can see the grid there, South African Grand Prix, and of course there's in-car and behind car, both very playable views. I didn't find that one view was better than the other. They both worked pretty well, and of course you just really do need to dodge the other cars. You can bump into them. It doesn't do any, I haven't seen that it does any damage to your car, but it slows you down significantly, so you don't really want to. You're not going to win races if you keep bumping into other cars. We're looking at Spa now. On board with Spa. Didn't have a great getaway, that's fine. We're going to turn one round the hairpin, and now down the hill towards Eau Rouge. There it is, up Radion. Lovely. And I just couldn't avoid that car at that point, but there we are. And you can see it's just like the real thing. So they've modelled it all together in a fun way. Pick up fuel or you will run out of fuel. Now there are challenges, there are coins, pick those up. Sometimes it's to do with how many nitros you use, and sometimes how much fuel you pick up. So I'll play more of this on a stream one evening, just complete it and earn the other cars. But you can earn Senna's legendary cars there in their own sort of you know, cartoony styled way, as they are in the way it's designed, and sort of colour schemes. And it's a fun little thing. There's not super depth here. It's not something that you're going to be playing forever. It's something you can play now and again for fun. It's something that a friend may beat your time and you feel the need to beat theirs. There's quite a bit in terms of the online aspect with something like this, in terms of beating your friends' times. So you've got the single player career mode, first person perspective, choose the car type and the downforce that works for you. You've got a championship mode in there as well, 18 different teams and more than 30 cars to unlock, and you'll see those. They look very similar to other makes of car that are in there as well, so that all works. Also, there's a multiplayer mode, 2-player, 4-player, local multiplayer. I haven't been able to test all this, but I'm sure it's good. And there we are. It's a nice little addition to it as well. And of course, you've got the new music, and of course Monaco. So it's got some elements in there. It's not like real life, but you can look at a track and say, that's Monaco, just by looking at it. So it's got its own vibe to it as well. Besides that, that's about it really in terms of new features here. It's a small add-on for a fun game, just completely out the blue. I like it when things surprise me, and this was a nice little surprise from these developers. So check it out if you own a copy. A little bit of extra fun. You enjoyed Horizon Chase. Do let me know in the comments, what do you think of it in terms of an add-on? Obviously, for a simple game like this. Switch version will be coming soon. No doubt I'll test it on the Switch. I'll be looking a bit more at Switch games as well in terms of what type of racing games are on there. Hopefully getting back to a bit more regular content on the channel as well. It has been a challenging year for me behind the scenes getting content out on the channel, and I hope soon we'll finally be able to put some of that content together. But I'm going to leave you with a bit of gameplay now. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. Do like and subscribe. It supports what I do. I'll leave you to a bit of no comment gameplay, and there'll be more from me very soon. Hello viewers, well thanks for watching the video today. Do like and subscribe, it supports what we do. Do become a YouTube member. YouTube Patreon supports all of our content you see on the channel, and of course lots of gaming from retro to modern games. I love it all in terms of racing action. So click on one of the two videos just there to find out more.